What up, guys? Back with another video. I'm sorry if this is a little bit laggy, but this is not my typical setup. But today we are having a quick little video for about 30 minutes. Clips that were never meant to be seen by humans. So let's get into this. Here we go. All right, guys, let's go.
5 million or so missing species in the deep oceans. For the most part, these creatures remain in the abyss. Sometimes, however, they show themselves on land, leaving many baffled. From an unidentified monster to a giant squid, here are the 20 strangest creatures caught crawling out of the ocean. Number 20. The mysterious carcass of Montauk. In the summer of 2008,
Yeah, I've seen this
locals
one.
on the shores of Ditch Plains, New York, stumbled upon one of the strangest creatures that ever washed ashore. A bloated, hairless, and unknown carcass that didn't match any known animal. Discovered by 3 friends, the creature's photo spread like wildfire across social media news outlets. This unknown creature,
Also,
now
it has a
known as the
beak.
Montauk Monster, had leathery skin,
Hmm.
sharp teeth, and clawed limbs. Was it a mutant experiment gone wrong? An alien? Or just a bizarrely decomposed animal? No one could determine the creature's real identity, so countless theories began, including one that says the odd creature was a failed hybrid created in the nearby Plum Island Animal Disease Research Center, known for its secretive work on pathogens. Scientists, however, believe that the Montauk Monster might not be a beast, rather just the remains of an unfortunate creature. According to Dr. Darren,
To me, it looks like a science experiment that went wrong. 'Cause them scientists be like creating different creatures, mixing them together, and on random islands, and just let them go, or they escape, or so. That's what it kind of looks like. But
Naish, a paleozoologist, said
Common
the
Bulletin
being
was
many
just like,
thought they saw was just the exposed bones of a raccoon's snout, its features distorted by decomposition in the water. Meanwhile, its hairless appearance might be a natural result of time spent in the sea. Despite this, the lack of concrete evidence means the creature's true identity remains officially unconfirmed. Before we go on, like this video, smash the subscribe button, and click the notification bell right now. Number 19. A giant octopus or something else? In 1896, a bizarre and massive carcass
1896. So way back. Yeah, a while back.
washed up on Anastasia Island near St. Augustine, Florida, one that puzzled locals and scientists. One day, boys playing near the ocean discovered a gelatinous mass. Its odd appearance and foul smell immediately gained the attention of many. At first glance, the creature looked like something out of a sea monster legend, an unidentified blob of flesh with tentacle-like appendages and an immense size, estimated to weigh between 5 and 6 tons. Eventually,
Jeez.
news reached the ears of Dr. DeWitt Webb, the founder of the St. Augustine Historical Society. Dr. Webb speculated it might be the remains of a giant octopus, and that idea gained traction when Professor Addison Verrill of Yale University joined the investigation. Verrill initially declared it as an Octopus giganteus, a colossal species never before documented, with potential arms stretching up to 100 feet long. Newspapers jumped on the sensational story. After all, if the carcass truly belonged to such a creature, it'd be unprecedented news. However, the truth was never revealed.
Hmm.
Conveniently enough, the carcass was lost to the tides before a full examination could take place, and by the time science caught up decades later, the truth proved less exciting. Advanced testing in the 1990s revealed that the mass was not an octopus at all, but simply decomposing whale blubber, its strange
Hmm.
form a result of natural decay. Even so,
That
many
sounds right.
continue to believe that the St. Augustine monster was something far more mythical. Number 18. Thousands of blue jellies. Have you ever walked on the beach and found the shore covered with bluish plastic?
Now, everybody has walked on the beach and seen a jellyfish or two that you don't step on, and you're like, "Oh crap, I gotta get away from that." but I don't know if I've ever seen that many.
Stick-like objects? You're looking at Villela, or by-the-wind sailors. At first glance, these beings look like jellyfish, but they're not part of the species. Instead, they belong to the hydrozoan family, related to jellyfish, corals, and sea anemones. These creatures are usually just a few inches long, with their vibrant blue or purple bodies visible just below the waterline. These creatures are known for their sails, which gives them their name. Depending on wind patterns, these creatures can end up stranded on beaches in staggering numbers. Massive strandings have been reported along the U.S. West Coast, sometimes searching for hundreds of miles. Though they possess stinging
Jeez.
cells, by-the-wind sailors are mostly harmless to humans. Unlike their infamous relative, the Portuguese man-o'-war, their diet consists of zooplankton and small fish larvae, which they capture with their tentacles while drifting in the open ocean. Their seasonal beachings are often a spectacle for beachgoers, but as these little sailors dry out, their vibrant colors fade, leaving behind brittle, transparent remains resembling cellophane. Number 17. The mysterious monster washed ashore on New Zealand.
Hmm.
In December 2016, a strange and otherworldly object washed ashore on Muriwai Beach, New Zealand. If you were to guess just what this creature is, what would you think? If you don't know what to make of it, don't worry, because even researchers were at
Looks like something out of Star Wars or something. I don't even know.
a loss when they first saw this creature. This creature is the second being that washed in the beach of Muriwai, which baffled both researchers and locals. Dubbed the Muriwai Monster, this large carcass resembles something out of a horror movie. The object was first spotted by Melissa Doubleday, who posted pictures on social media, where the sighting quickly made waves on social media. Some believed it was an unknown species, while others joked that it was extraterrestrial in origin. But really, what do we know about the Muriwai monster? While it's undoubtedly horrifying in appearance, scientists found out that the terrifying mass isn't entirely mysterious. Upon closer examination, experts determined that the monster was actually a piece of driftwood encrusted with gooseneck barnacles,
Hmm.
a species of marine crustacean often found clinging to
That's a big piece of driftwood.
floating debris in the ocean. These barnacles use specialized stalks called peduncles to latch onto objects, and they can form colonies that cover the
Excuse
surfaces
me.
they attach to, creating a fuzzy, bizarre appearance. While the object looked mysterious, gooseneck barnacles are pretty common in temperate waters and are even considered a delicacy in parts of Europe. Yes, you heard that right. In some countries, these seemingly cursed tube-like beings are delicious food. In fact, gooseneck barnacles or percebes can go as high as $250 per kilo. Number 16. An alleged sea serpent. If you're from around the Pacific Northwest, particularly around Cadboro Bay in British Columbia, chances are you're already familiar with a Cadborosaurus. This creature, affectionately named Caddy, is described as a snake-like being with a horse-shaped head and long undulating body. Caddy has been the subject of over 300 reported sightings since the early 20th century. These sightings have kept the legend alive, with witnesses ranging from fishermen to sailors and even scientists who believe it might be a new species. Despite this fact, the existence of the Cadborosaurus is yet to be verified. The creature's appearance has varied across accounts. Some describe it as having a camel or giraffe-like head, while others report flippers and a body that forms humps as it moves. Caddy's length is also debated, with estimates ranging from 18 feet to over 80 feet. Its elusive nature and mysterious behavior have fueled
That's
comparisons
crazy.
to
80
other
feet.
cryptids, like Scotland's Loch Ness Monster. One of the most famous pieces of evidence tied to Cadborosaurus was the 1973 discovery of a supposed juvenile carcass inside the stomach of a sperm whale. Photos of the specimen exist, but experts later identified it as a fetal
I'm proud to be the first member of Congress who endorsed President Donald J. Trump in 2024.
whale, not the elusive sea serpent. Nonetheless, believers continue to search for proof that Caddy is, in fact, a real being and not a mere myth, further fueled by misidentifications. Number 15.